That's the main thing. Is like, I'm gonna give you another pass.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name, man?
Armani, man.
Armani. Sean, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, throw a seatbelt on for me before we go anywhere.
What's that do?
So you have to have, if you don't have the specs on it, you can't do it, but it's basically, it gives you a rough estimate, and then if you're somewhat close, then it tells you to go.
Is that new for 26?
I don't know.
I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I mean, so it's one of those, I don't know if it is or not. Yeah,
nice.
I mean, you can adjust what all you see. I mean, you got your checklist, you've got, setup, maintenance.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
These aren't things you can do at the dealership, so it's
Yeah. All right, so you can go ahead and take off. Your name again?
Caleb.
Caleb. All right, Caleb. So head down here, kick on those cameras, utilize that. We got that one pedal on. And it's one of those things, like you said, if you have experience with towing, I don't know how much you have, Armani. You have much? Minimal? Okay.
Minimal.
All right. So, I mean, for you, it's going to seem like just driving a normal vehicle because you don't feel that back there. But when you have years of experience, it's like, holy crap. You don't have the normal
just
experience.
Turn here.
Yep. Turn. Remember, it's not a lot of initial whips that trailer around because you have that steering input and then it comes in.
Yeah.
And then you can kick over. If you want to see that, you like this one? Yeah, there you go. Here.
That it just looks cool.
Keep turning. There you go. Look at that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Normally that would scare the crap out of me.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've had people like PTSD because they've had jackknife things and they're like freaking out.
It's harder to jackknife a four-wheel steer.
Yeah, it is. It really
nice.
is. And then now it's just cruising. I mean, you can lift off, get a feel for that, one pedal. I mean,
still not bad.
No, it smooths it out quite a bit when you have that much weight on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Stay down off that, off that banking there.
Yeah. Because when you're not hauling anything, it definitely feels a lot more forceful.
Yes.
Like a true EV.
Yep.
That's one thing I like about GM's EVs versus like Tesla and Rivian. I've went out and test drove those to get a feel for them.
Yep.
Since I'm the EV specialist at our store, and it makes me car sick. It makes me nauseous.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty
to
intense.
drive those cars.
Yeah, it's annoying when you can't modify them.
Yep.
So I know another manufacturer I work with, BMW.
Yep.
You can modify it to the point where it's not super intrusive and it's sort of adaptive.
Exactly.
But this one is nice. It's that middle ground because you can use it. You can turn it off completely. And you can use regen on demand, get a feel for both that regen and the one pedal. So lift off throttle. So yeah, that's one thing is people like do it and they're like, oh, it's not stopping. I'm like, you got to be off the throttle because it's a redundancy thing. If you're trying to stop and go at the same time, the car's like, what do you want to do?
Exactly.
And it's also a safety thing because you've also got your buttons for the radio and changing the station. If you accidentally grab that instead of the
you don't
radio,
want to slow down on purpose.
You don't want to be like, oh, yeah.
So it's probably going to prioritize your foot over your fingers.
Yep.
That makes sense. Okay.
And then I'll kick that off, so you get that free roll feel.
That feels a lot better.
It feels.
I feel the little difference.
But see you automatically want to go and put your foot on the brake.
Yep.
So you got to fight that natural muscle reaction. That muscle memory is jumping to the brake because it's that free roll like a normal vehicle.
Yep.
But you don't miss out on all the regenerative braking because there is some regenerative braking when you apply your brakes, but you're also using up your brake pads, rotors.
Yeah.
When you can just use that regenerative braking, and you can use it in combination. Use your normal brakes plus that. So it's one of those things that you can just kind of a combination, but to get the best result, use that regen on demand.
Now I was told from someone at our store, he's a mechanic, or really he's the shop manager, and he said that GM stated that the Hummer, now the CR-V could be a little different.
We'll slow down, bring it a bit
but
speed
because of the regenerative braking and even how the brakes use the motors first, your brakes, if you do decent use, you should be able to last 150,000 miles.
Yeah, I mean, there's people who never use their brakes. I mean, it just kind of depends on getting a feel for it and being able to do it.
It's just heating up the pads when you're at a heat line.
Yeah, and bring it down here and slow it down.
Right here.
Yep. We can pull it up a little bit more.
Just tell them to stop.
Yeah, let's say you can hop over.
Line it up with the Hummer.
There, yep. Okay. And then you're hopping in the Hummer, right?
I thought you were about to call it on me. I'm like,
no.
That would be cool.